of my Let's Play / stream of Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in Gardania. I had plans to do the story, to do the job things, but we are pressed for time in terms of the story to find the Enterprise and Sid's former and Sid, who we rescued from the... Well, we didn't really rescue him, we found him in the... we found him, he was lost, a lost soul from Cartino. So we are going to go and do the search for his airship, and then we'll finish off something that will unlock the rest of the stories. Been very busy, as you can see from my inventory, but nonetheless, let's head to the Corvus Central Highlands and Camp Dragonhead. Okay. So we need to speak with guy down here, the Unending War. Do a little bit of this, move this along until we get to the dungeon, and then I'll do the jobs. I really need to get a Lancer / Dragoon up here. Because they're key to the story. Excuse me. Put a feeding jig down here. Anyway, the last time we tried to speak to this guy, he fobbed us off and was quite rude. Hello and have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. Where the hell's is that knight I sent out on patrol? Should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have use for you. After all, if you still wish to aid us, search the wilds in the west of the mist for my missing man. You'll find him in new uniform. That house Duradair. Duradair as is mine. Then you find you're fine, and then suddenly when you start doing something, like streaming, suddenly a cough appears, pissing nowhere. So we need to head west to find his lost soldier. Go and do that. Also went up in a few ranks in the Grand Company. We're now a sergeant, I believe. Yeah, sergeant 3rd class. Right. west. Let's do this. Killed overnight. So blasted out by the music. I'm leaving the music on because it. Anyway, let's heal the night. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable, dragon-loving bastards. Death have mercy. Was a mercy they didn't deserve. Prayed the rumours were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Right. And report to the arrogant prick. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people, beholden by hardened tradition, but that does not mean that we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, I understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not they may pursue your records. Pray proceed to the Overtarium and introduce yourself to Emiel. Right, up we go. Oh, I don't have to go. That is a silly hat. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. What could ever Sir Ludovic's be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Travonian activity, unless it is strictly controlled, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathisers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with the chief astrologian Fordemont up above. Its guardians have a lot of French-sounding names, which is okay to a point, but also quite pissing annoying because I can't really pronounce French names. Here's Fordemont. No, absolutely not. Have you any ilkin in what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war that had raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between saffron nations. Ours is a holy crusade. We are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not push our great nation at risk, certainly not to a foreigner locate a mission airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Falderman. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillemere, you honour us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. Hi, you must be the one who rescued House Duradair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corfus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. I wish you the best of luck in your search. Would also strongly advise caution. The snows come quickly in Corfus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp when your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst travelling. Do not give to a temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Duradair in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. You there, madam. I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it will require that you perform me a favour in exchange. As an associate of mine has yet returned from his expedition in the cliffs east of the Arbitrarium, he was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone despite the presence of an XIV in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, this would be great comfort to me. Wee and super wee. No, you can't go below one HP. Right. I had to find another missing person. And the Inquisitor had the audacity to say that I need to be worried about going missing? Jesus Christ, these people live here. Right, Ixal. We're probably going to be fighting there. I think they might ignore us. Yeah. Too high a level for them. They're going to ignore us. We're 13 levels above them. They're not going to bother us. What a relief that someone other than the goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope that they might leave me alone before I froze to. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Duradair cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. What a prick. These guys really, really, really don't like you to endear to them. Back up again. That's because you guys pissed me off and bringing a big stinky chocobo up to you. Huh? Hey, I like this Formont. Smell that booty. The arrogant fool returned not long ago before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Steward there is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Draconian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honoured bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium records. It is just as well. There are other ways you may locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Duradair carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Whee! 1 HP and a dream. Portelaine, another French sounding name. Here is Portelaine. You caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. Imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to the 3 houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, would you agree? What did he... What are you giving? Thought of fear. I don't know what that is. There's nothing. That's another dungeon. I'll have to check that one out later. Lord Portelaine requires you to perform a 3rd task on behalf of House Duradair. Now I understand you're eager to find your missing airship. Worry not. For this task, it would take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance you may any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Least you intend to perform only a custody search. Bear in mind that the recovery of stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halanet, further improving the chances that they will indulge your request for aid. Should I wear my silly hat? Yay, a silly hat. I have a silly hat too. I shall also wear a silly hat. Let's all wear silly hats. Pretty sure that's another dungeon. I think it's either that or not Oran Vale. I think it might be the Demsel Darkhold. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Meet Titan. Portaline again. I'm thinking it's the Damsel Darkhold that one unlocks. I'll have to check. I have to go and unlock another dungeon as well along the lists of dungeons I need to get. These dungeons you won't actually. There's no point in showing them off because they're all, well, optional content. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? God's bless you, friend. Always here. Every last... but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells. That's a personal property of Lord Farnshell in 2. Are you certain? Clearly any attempts have been made to open... Clearly an attempt was made to open it. But the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Hello. Hello. I'm streaming. How are you? I'm fine. I'm just story time with Jamesy. I'm just reading text. Yeah. Okay. You're just going to read this text, okay? Yeah. Fury take me a draconian rosary in the procession of Lord Fossell. Yep, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Hallanat is whispered to be invested with heretics.
Heretics?
Yep, heretics. Yeah. Final Fantasy 14 has heretics. Thank you for bringing. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, Mister. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I strongly advise against associating with House Hallanat. With your other inductions, will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Guardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Heresy! Heresy! The Rose and the Unicorn. Sir Cannonot has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lass, listen well, for this is for your ears only. Lord Farcell is no heretic. He's a godly righteous man who wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this is because I have served Hallanat for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Lock and warn him of their coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak with him speak of him of Elderweiss, and he will know you as a friend. Now go. The damaged guardians and their French-sounding names and their heresies. Heresy! The Emperor would not be pleased. All heresy must be rooted out and destroyed. Oh, nice hat. Yeah, yeah, Genie's hat. It is a fancy hat. Not as pointy as my hat. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an elder voice in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? I see Sir Carnault has not forgotten my mother's favourite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Corfu since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. You're being charged with heresy, mate, and they come and heresy, and the current inquisitors are coming for you. Well, that's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Though the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be oh shit. And this will only add to the weight of the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late, as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risked much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. I'm looking for an airship. A missing airship. I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in better position to assist you. Lord Harshenfeld of House Four Temps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction. He will surely be receptive to your needs. Charles. I'll cut him off. Alas, it's little what I can say at this point, and the draconian rosary was not found in my possession. It shall be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. Heresy! I may do my utmost to prove my innocence to the inquisitors, for if they harbour even the slightest doubt. Right. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead and go and see Lord Scions. Harshenfeld. Holler. Dashing through the snow on a giant chocobo. Laughing all the way, avoiding getting eaten by goobles. And them over there. Ignoring the ice sprites because they don't give anything. Oh, the jingle bells, chocobo smells. Lord Harshenfeld. The unmistakable swagger of a well-travelled adventurer. If you are to come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. Your mate's in deep shit. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of pressing matter of which you require assistance. What might it be? I'm looking for an airship, the Enterprise. So, this Enterprise you speak of has been last seen above Corfus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any other witnesses to these events. For a while, Ishgard did not participate in the battle of Cartano. We were in tune in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Four Temps. Yay! Level up. Talk of Corfus. Lord Horchevant has a proposal for how you might participate in his investigation. As you have doubtlessly realised by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House for Temps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it will be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Neen of my own house for Temps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travellers. There's also Chauvelin of House Harlenaut, who can be found in Skyfire Lock, though any information you pry from the scribes may prove difficult to prize. Have you spoken to the Chief Astrologian and House Steward there yet? Really? Perhaps he would be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House for Temps. Do not concern yourself with House Dismaral. I shall contact them myself, seek counsel of the three I mentioned, and return to me when finished. Lady Neen. Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House for Temps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic of everyone's lips these days is what will become of the young Lord Farcell. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of the House Harlenet have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Heresy! This place is like the bloody Middle Ages. For the heresy, yeah, it's like literally anyone you didn't like, if you're a nobleman, you just went, "Hey, that guy's just committed heresy." It's like the church would come out and send the inquisitors, and that's it. They're fucked. Coming out, Covelin. Hello, and grant me strength. There must be some way to. Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harsheford. I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Holonet into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Up these damn tower stairs. I can't wait till I get flying. I'm back, dickhead. I gather you have been busy since we last spoke. Lord Harshenthorpe's mischiefs was possibly glowing. But if you think that this endorsement has caused me to disregard his guardian policies, then you're sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since the Inquisitor Gildemer arrived in Corfus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of his guardian society. If Lord Harshenthorpe wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then it is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. What a absolute dick! I hope my chocobo takes a giant dump on your bloody precious records. You cock. And my hat's pointier than yours. That gives me a fartar. By your countenance, I take it that you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems that the whole of Corfus is consumed with the talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in this guard provide more pertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Farcel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I received a report that he and 3 knights are seen heading north towards Still Vigil. The outpost was long overrun by the Dravanian horde. I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray return you to the Still Vigil and see if Lord Farcel's party requires assistance. Who goes there? Minnow? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Alone be praised. You did it. But what are the others? The 3 knights who accompanied me. Where are they? Yeah, he's battle brothers. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Holland if we cannot even slay a single ARVs? Sigh. We are fortunate you came along when you did, Miss. House Holonet will remember your kindness. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Fossell is safe? Bless you, Miss. Bless you. Curse those fiends as long as they knew, as though they knew we were coming. Probably not really a good time to tell them I'm ARR and I'm actually part dragon. They would probably kill me. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scowkin. Moreover, it was House Honor that yielded the still vigil into the hall many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. It was brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. And despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. What did you find at Stern Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it didn't cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Fossell at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. I'd like to see a bloody try. Not a reasonable fear, given the zeal of which Inquisitor Guilmier has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Fossell's name, and, by association, yours. The politics in this bloody place sucks. I mean, I'm going to be charged with heresy just because I spoke to the guy? The factual fuck? Following the evidence, Lord Harshfield suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Fossell. As I see it, the key to providing Lord Fossell's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labelled as the property of Lord Fossell. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it there. Well, no shit. Doesn't take a rocket science to figure that one out. Here is what you must do: return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickelman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Corfus, so we have some ilk in who could be responsible. Nice map. Captain, it's the Enterprise. Yeah. Someone tampering with the shipments. Fury struck me down. If all of them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Here now, don't you give me that look, lass. I am a house Holdenut's man, no, that man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and me family too. I ain't saying that the porters what way they bloody write weird bloody English. Old English with modern English. Sucking. I ain't saying that the porters what were bringing the shipments did it. No, I know most of them what worked the trade routes, and I've never had the cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Could it have been the fellas that were? Could it have been the fellas who were responsible for the inspections? Scardian Knights Inquisitors, a lot of them. As if they ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters you are most likely suspects. Hate to think it. Maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. Fuck me. And I thought bloody reading bloody technobabble on Star Trek Online was fucking difficult. The bloody gibberish, bloody cross pirate / old English / bloody English fucking bollocks on here is fucking even worse. I bloody hate being in Limpson the most, and all of them bloody speak pirate. Arg. Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in house Holdenarts shipments? What nerve? If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and we'll see what you find. Are we finished? If so, I'd appreciate an apology. but that's impossible. Once the Knights of the White Brim Front conducted her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never allow you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harshevort. I will not be held accountable for this. Did something happen outside? I heard some shouting. But more importantly, did Rickerman have his to say? More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that it is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hainanart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. and praise alone that he did. Lord Farcell's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. In the eyes of gods and men, Lord Harshefort needs your help to clear Lord Farcell's name. Yea. From the very first, I knew I could not be as so many. I knew it could not be as so many members of the house of Hananolts were heretics. At last, can give the lie to these preposterous allegations, and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to the Inquisitor Briggy. Tell her that the House of Temps asks and they demand that her Lord Harshefot's trial be postponed until full investigation has been conducted. What is it, my child? Lord Harshefort would have the Inquisitors do what? But that's not possible. Inquisitor Guillemere presided over Lord Farcell's trial at Witchtop, even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Farcell is indeed innocent, he shall walk in her lone halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Yeah, what? They have taken Lord Farcell to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Minot, I will dispatch you with one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Lord Inquisitor Guillemere in person. I will endeavour not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Farcell alive. Witchdrop. That doesn't sound like a friendly place. Calling a name being called Witchdrop. I wonder what they used to do there. How, Minot? As you can see, Lord Farcell yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us as a threat, we must be prepared to defend ourselves. Jocelyn Cardamond Farcell de Hardenat. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there naught you wish to say in your defence? Hear me, brothers. Brothers! These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravonians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow to the enemies of Ishgard. This is for her alone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of the lords of the gods and men. Leap off the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's hall, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. You gotta be shitting me. What kind of bloody trial is that? If you die, then you're innocent. If you live, then you're a heretic. I mean, you're fucked either way. Ah,
Great story.
yeah. Mm. In the name of household temps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we have come on behalf of Lord Harshifold. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that his charges against Lord Fossell are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts have been conducted. Lord Harshifold has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbour private doubts, I might have allowed, but he would dare interfere within the legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is only but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Harshifold arrives. Minnow, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Okay, I'll bitch slap his guards. Your shield bears no sigils, sire. You serve the Holy See in the high houses. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others, I fear has been orchestrated by enemies of House Harnanet. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother. That we may tear ourselves apart. That fevered imaging of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the fury, draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Riven. A heretic within the ranks of the Temple Knights? This is a grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harsherford. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Farcell pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to Corfus, Minnow. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Lord Harsherford, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you would have jumped off your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Alphinaud. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Minnow. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I'm gonna start using this pre-return bullshit. Pre-return to the 40k, brother. Brother. What the hell's going on over here? You know what? I don't want to know. Chocka chocka boom, a bouncy chocky boom. You look well, Minnow. May I say what a pleasure it has been to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Farcell would have surely have died defending. Okie dokie. Bye bye. See ya. Bye. Were it not for you, Lord Farcell would have surely have died defending the honour of his house. I might have well perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Alphinaud shall not forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with the knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. Now they say Lord Farcell is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring about the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corfus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky of the observatory during that period. I recall such a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil, not far in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it in within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harsherford is, in all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he may lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part, and I shall pray for your success, friend. Oh, so you have at last located the Enterprise. I believe the congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Our outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by the decree of House Durader. I shall write a letter to Lord Delamond of the White Brim Front to request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Farcell will do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Minnow. May Alphinaud guide you. Yet. Wonderful to see you again, Minnow. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Holonet. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Duranian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Duradair instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words would carry much weight with Lord Duramont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Holonet have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans have been foiled, they'll doubtless still harbour a great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. That's where our next destination is. Stone Vigil. And there's the gates of Judgment. And over there in the distance is Ishgard. That's not Ishgard. Over there is Ishgard. Chinchilla. Really? What's doing there? Here is Bordier. You desire an audience with Lord Duramont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in my warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. A glowing letter of introduction addressed to House Durandare. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Harshenfall and Farcell, is it? Likely. Oh, you're serious. What to do? Ye of little faith. Sir Bornier seems ill-inclined to help you. Your timing couldn't have been worse, traveller. Lord Dullamont's intentions are focused solely on Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albos. Yes, Sir Albos can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Sir Baldier bade you speak with me, did he? Now I know not why he presumed I would be in a position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Dullamont hasn't in time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare with the head chirurgeon, Ashtian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Are you here to visit Paige, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from Houseful Thames and Howlanut. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gildermux. He should know Lord Dullamon's current whereabouts. Have you any reason to be barging into? Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Dullamon's just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Duradair as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and you shall be returned in kind. Sir Gildermux permitted your passage. Very well, speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with the Skalkin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Oh, these two dickheads finally deigned to turn up. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Dullamont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We have come from Corfus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sidnal Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in its guardian history, a house Duradair marshals its forces to protect Stone Vigil, who should appear to white brim front but three mysterious strangers. Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should have hoped that House Duradair would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For the moment, I nearly believe this murmured farce. The three of you, will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Duradair purges the dragons for Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Minnow, must do whatever it takes to learn Lord Dullamont's trust, understood? You two tossers turn up and all goes to shit. I had it under control, man. You the last responsible for that commotion upstairs. Word travels fast in White Brim Front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Dillerman's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Went over the barracks and he was sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightly beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks made of mud puppy tail meat. It wouldn't be quality meal, 'tis true, but it is a damn sight better than nothing. If you have a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in the Triffin Pass? Take this bottle with vinegar. Locals say it weakens the mud puppies by clocking their mucous glands, drying their skin. Right. Key. I know how to do it. So we're hunting mud puppies. And that damn Inquisitor. I'm going to beat him senseless. Well, we'll do this. And then we'll unlock some. I guess we're not going to be doing the classes. And it's not this way. Snowflake. That's a different dungeon. For a different time. Kills the two of them in boss fights. Oh, you fucker. Where's my damn chocobo? I don't know where we've been going actually. Do this and then we'll do some class quests. And unlock the rest of them. We need to do the first lot and then we'll I've got an elf tower as well. I'm sure we'll give that to them. Is she going to come interfere? No. It didn't work, did it? I thought it did. It was an idiotic idea. Oh dear. Remind me never to wander near a mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this shouldn't only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these three and distribute them to the hungry knights here, and up above. You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy your trust with steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. We'll at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Hallow's blessing be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or not, it's a delicious food that I have not had in a fortnight. Ever since we trained to maintain our skills at arms, yet never are we to receive proper substance. You're a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what a good food can do to raw morale. But I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgeons in the infirmary. They're so ready that they have meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Shantona. She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients, she neglected to attend to her own. Begging your pardon, madam, but I'm busy attending to this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Is that? Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Right. Right, we'll leave Sid to stew on his plans as we go to the archer and go and become a bard. Let's go to Gridania. Also, while we're in Gridania, we'll unlock White Mage and Lancer as well. please. I remember last time we were here, the person here was quite a rude tosser, but it seems as though we're now chasing down a evil Matoki. Minnow, I had hoped that you would come. You may have been able to help. You may be able to help. I am concerned about Lee and Xavier. They show signs of losing perspective, and, well, mayhap it be best you see for yourself. I cannot help but feel that they both would benefit from your counsel. Consider this a personal request, Minnow. Souvenir. Oh. Oh, gods, did Lucien send you to pester me by any chance? 'Tis hardly her concern, but it most definitely not yours. If you must know, I've decided to leave the guild. I mean to track down Pawar Mijuk and the rest and to finish what we started. The gods Quiver and Word Whalers seem content to ignore our warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I've already made that mistake once, and it cost me my place in the gods Quiver. Ah, the foolish young sentry of whom I once spoke, it was me. We had her, Minnow. There was no escape, but then she would begin to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked me straight in the eye and begged, and I blinked. I vowed to see through the most elementary ruse. I failed Gridania and the gods Quiver. Though I could not be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim a measure of honour by stopping her. But a wanderer like you would not understand what it means to betray your own people. Worry not, I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information until I am certain Mujuk's whereabouts. Make no mistake, though, it's only a matter of time. Now run along with you. Oh, and if you are so concerned about your fellow guildmates, you should attend to the moping Matoke. That's the sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me. Oh, it's you. Tell me, Minnow, do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you could just go back? Mine was just another poor village in the Twoswood. The fields were more stone than soil, and merchants hardly ever bothered to visit. We didn't have a lot, but we didn't need it. And then the calamity came. I remember running and the screams. It was so loud, Minnow, so unbelievably loud. And then I was here, in a strange city surrounded by more people than I ever seen, and didn't know any of them. I knew how to hunt. I was always good at hunting, Minnow, and the guild gave me a place to get better. At least I thought I'd gotten better. She, Pawar Majuk, she was so much more. I've been thinking, Minnow, this might be a sign. Maybe Xavier was right, and this city is no place for an outsider like me. So I decided to leave. I'm glad you know, Minnow, even if it is only for a short while. Forgive me if this is too selfish a request, but before I go, I'd like you to meet you one last time. Alone in the South Shroud, these Gridanians would not understand. No, don't hurt her. And there I was thinking you mightn't have accepted my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting her though. 'Tis rude to presume, missy, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not her fault, it's mine. I invited her. She's a member of the Archers Guild like me, and she's not Gredanian. Ah, I do begin to recall her face. I knows how to hold a bow, that one. Well, she ain't a typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. No, it's not like that. I just wanted to say goodbye. You know, ever since I met Pawar, I've been at a loss. But I realise now that my place isn't at the guild with the Gredanians. They never accept me. This is where I belong with my people, carrying on our traditions, our archery, not Gredanians. This is all I have left, Minnow. So I'm going with Pawar. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Lucien or Xavier. As you wish. Minnow. Made your peace with your little friend, have you? Right then, let's get on with it. Put an arrow in her eye. No. Ain't no love lost twixt for you in the guild, is there? Then what's the problem with a feather in a bloody venturer? No bugger will miss her. I'll miss her, alright? So just stop. Dear me. And I had such high hopes for you, Miss Annapole. Bloody a waste of time. A keeper of what's lost her nerves about as much as use as me as a glass bow. But there's no point in killing the captured prey. Uck, I better not be seeing neither of you again, because if I do, I'll show you what happens to prey that's daft enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. How did you do it, Minnow? How do you live in this place with these people? And why did you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them, Minnow? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far so quickly, maybe you even surpassed me. I have to know how you've done it. I have to know what it is that I'm doing wrong. And then there's one thing I cannot think of. Meet me. There's only one way I can think to find out. Meet me at the Bannock. Should have a damn bridge round here. Shall we begin, Minnow? Then defend yourself. Show me what these people have taught you. Whee! I see now. It's so simple. You have opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's faults. You've accepted their teachings and taken them to heart. Even Sevier, for all his bigotry, wished only to preserve his traditions. I lost sight of everyone else's struggles and became obsessed with my own. I was so afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them or dishonour their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees the wider world and is willing to show me how blinkered I have become. As archers, we train our eyes and our minds to be unforgiving, to defy any attempt at concealment, and could disconcern the naked truth. It is little wonder that I have neglected to find inside what myself until now. Though unquestionably worthwhile, I have found the experience rather excruciating. Thank you, Minnow. I now know why that I belong to the guild together with you and Lucien. And yes, even that bloody Wildwood. God's help me, I think I might actually miss him. Be careful with people playing that kind of stuff, because some of that is actually copyright music. Welcome home, Minnow. You needn't say a word. One look at Lee's eyes was enough. And thank you for returning her to us. When we focus on a single goal and pursue it with the passion and fervour, it becomes easy to lose the sight of what else lies before us. With your skills and visions, Minnow, I can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves and remember their comrades. I hope I can count on you to support your feet in the future. And you get an elm bow. And this is the last one. We get a cavalry bow and wild bite. Thank the gods you've come, Minnow. Perhaps you can talk some sense into this stubborn fool. Calm yourself, Sevier. At least let us petition the Order of the Twin Adder for. There's no time, Luane. Powar would be long gone before their forces even assembled. Alone I can move more swiftly, take these poachers by surprise and force them to divulge her location. We understand how you feel, Sevier. This is too reckless. At least permit Minnow and me to accompany you. You, the adventurer and the savage, you cannot understand. Sevier, I do not understand. I know what it means to take pride in your home, to want more than anything to protect it, and it to be consumed by the guilt when you cannot. I see what you're going through, Sevier, and I understand. This guilt taught me to open my eyes and see clearly. I beg you, Sevier, open yours. There are friends here, ready to fight. You have us. I've never considered you my friends. Do not follow me. Well, his lying certainly hasn't improved. If he honestly thinks it's doing us a favour by forbidding us from getting involved, he's an even bigger fool than I imagined. Come, Minnow, to the south shout. Character models definitely have improved. I like the Matoke's eyes. They have improved them. Can't say much for the ARR though. Goblin's meat. Well, this is unfortunate. Sevier. Leaf, Minnow. I told you not to follow me. I neither need nor want. Don't take me for a fool. You cannot conceal the truth from this archer's eyes. Minnow, the others are almost upon us. We must make our stand here and protect Sevier. I told you I do not need or want your assistance. Quite why you have deluded yourselves into thinking. You're the one who's deluded, thinking you could deceive us, when even a blind man could see that you covered your mouth every time you tell a lie. Observe with intent, overlooking not the smallest detail. Discern your subjects' unique characteristics and recognize patterns in their behavior. I learned these things from Lucien and from you. And I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you get yourself killed. There's still so much I don't know about Gridania and the Wildwood archery. So much that I need you to teach me. I suppose fixing your form is the least I could do. Why, you. Pawar's gang is already on the move. We have but one chance to catch them. Poachers throughout the 12th would use bone whistles like these ones to communicate. With it, I believe I can lure Pawar out of hiding, assuming she's not moved on. So that's why you came to take us rot for this gang's whistle? You know, if you are so determined to help me, I have a task for you. Pawar was last seen near Ilsum's Ha, to the east of the camp, through a hollow tree trunk in a clearing where the two streams meet and F's that are wont to congregate. We'll lay a trap there. You will be the bait. Do not fear me, though. I swear on my honour as a Gridanian archer that no harm will come to you. Buddy, you don't need to worry about me. No harm will come to me. If he did, I'd kick you in the nuts. I think I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to stop. I don't like stopping, but... Okay. Time to be bait. Bollocks. I knew I shouldn't have trusted me gut. Some blokes just can't take a hint. I do hope you forgive my forwardness, madam. No, no, sir. 'Tis most flattering. Wouldn't you agree, sisters? Why don't we show our gallant Wood admirer and his mates just how much we appreciate their attentions? I hope you like it rough, darling. Isn't music getting a bit chilly out? And I thought you only had eyes for me. I can't. I won't. Did you not learn nothing from my lessons? Your style is far removed from a proper wildwood technique. Still, you acquitted yourself with enough, I suppose. Well, enough, I suppose. I will see that Pawar. I see to Pawar. Should she try to escape, she will find me far less sympathetic than last time. Did you see it, Minnow? A perfect shot. The scene must hear of this. Well, let's hurry back to Gridania at once. Groan. I am relieved to see you again, Minnow. Had the three of you not been united in your purpose, Pawar and Majuk would still be free, and one or more of you would surely be dead. I'm so proud of you, Minnow. Not only have you mastered our teachings, but you have also helped your guildmates regain the perspective that they had lost. For showing such a compassion to your peers, I wish to teach you a new technique, wind bite. With wind bite, you can bring the power of the very air around you to bear against your opponents, and they will suffer on the long after you have knocked your next arrow. It will serve you well in battle, I am certain. All archers will walk the same path, Minnow, towards improvement and discovery. As long as you have vision to see the path ahead, you will continue to mature and excel. Yet we all grow weary and lose direction in time. When this befalls you, I have no doubt you will find your way back to us. Trust in your eyes, Minnow. They will never lead you astray. It's the Bard Stone. Become a Bard. We're not going to do that. We'll do that another time. No, I'm going to end it here. But thank you very much for watching. I'm the Big BHT. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'll say that twice. And I will see you in part 18, where we'll do some more story quests. We'll become a Bard. We'll also become a Paladin. We'll unlock the Lancers. We'll unlock the Conjurer. We'll also unlock the Fundamarch. Fundamarch, Black Mage, Monk, and Warrior, which I think is Marauder on this. Let's have a look. So it'll be Marauder, Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue. That's all that. Conjurer, and File to March, Black Mage. So we'll unlock all of them, and I will level them up separately, and we'll do their class quests when I can be bothered. Well, in a certain in between finishing off the ARR story. Till then, thank you very much. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and appreciate the thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 18. Till then, bye bye.